Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. The City of Johannesburg Mayor, Dr. Mpho Phalatse, met with SAMWU leaders on their demands from the city. They gathered outside the city chambers along with labour unions. Employees took to the streets yesterday, blocking the M1 highway with burning tyres and debris. The action brought traffic to a standstill, with workers demanding that the mayor resolve their wage issues. To bring us more on this, we're joined by SAMWU Gauteng Provincial Secretary Mpho Tladinyane. Very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. Talk to us about whether or not you were satisfied with how the interaction was with Dr. Phalatse.
No, thanks for having us, and we appreciate this opportunity to be able to update yourself with regard to developments in the City of Johannesburg. You'll remember that yesterday we could not engage with the executive mayor, Dr. Mpho Phalatse, due to some miscommunications within her office. But there was also a commitment that indeed today we'll then be able to meet her so that we can then be able to finalize all those particular matters. Indeed, that particular meeting happened this particular morning, and we have registered progress in terms of in our pursuit to find a lasting solution on the implementation of the politically facilitated agreement. We also appreciated the fact that the city took responsibility by indicating that indeed it has taken time for this politically facilitated agreement to be implemented. And in that particular process, the amount of money that is supposed to be paid to employees has accumulated, and it's more than as at that particular time when it was supposed to be paid to those particular employees. Now, amongst other things that we have agreed on with the city, it is the following. For example, we have agreed with the city that the acting city manager will then be able to put a team together, a task team, which will then meet from the 14th of November to the 18th to look at the nitty-gritties of ensuring that indeed look at who qualifies to be paid, how much is to be paid. They will then do all those particular number crunching. Now, once that particular process has been done, the city manager will then be able to inform the executive in terms of what is it that's supposed to happen going forward. But we also want to indicate that amongst other things that the city said to us is the following, that given the fact that they had not yet for this particular financial year budgeted for the payments in respect of the politically facilitated agreement, they made a commitment that during the adjustment budget, you'll know for a fact that the adjustment budget in terms of local government happens around January, February. So they have committed that during that particular period, January to February, they will then be able to ensure that indeed they factor in the budget, the crunch numbers to ensure that indeed they are able to budget for that particular process. Yeah. And they further committed that immediately after the adjustment budget, they will then ensure that 6 months from that particular period, they will then ensure that indeed all those particular monies that are paid, that are owed to workers will then be paid. Now we have requested, as SAMWU to say, but given the fact that workers have long been waiting for this particular monies, can there then be something that can be done immediately to ensure that indeed workers are being given something? So there is also a commitment from the City of Johannesburg that once the task team has finalized its process from the 14th to the 18th, they will then be able to look in terms of the amount of money that the partial payments that can then be made to employees by December this particular year. So after the 18th, for example, we'll then be able to look at all the figures, how much can the city afford to pay during the December period, and from there, all those outstanding payments will then be budgeted through the January-February adjustment budget, and from there, 6 months from that particular period is then done. All those particular employees will then be paid their outstanding monies.
Okay.
So we as much as we had wanted all those monies to be paid at once, as some, we did consider the challenges that were put before the meeting. However, we also appreciate the fact that there is now commitment to ensure that at least in the next 8-9 months, all these outstanding payments will then be delivered to our members.
Mm-hmm. So you're confident that everything will go according to plan, and of course speaking to how was it worth it really bringing the M1 to a standstill to ensure that your frustrations are heard and that some outcome is roped up by the city.
Yeah, we just want to indicate as the provincial leadership of SAMWU Gauteng that you see what actually happened in the freeway yesterday was unfortunate. It was never our intention as the leadership to disrupt traffic and ensure that to disrupt traffic and commuters. So we apologize for that particular unfortunate incident. But however, we also understood that members had lost patience with the city. You see, they had been waiting for more than 6 years for those particular for the payments in respect of the PFA. So as much as we understood, the disrespect that was shown to our members by the executive mayor yesterday by not showing up, the patients had run out. So we understood their challenge. However, the unfortunate incident that happened cannot be condoned. So we apologize to the residents of the City of Johannesburg who were impacted negatively by that unfortunate incident.
Yeah. Very well. Thank you so much. Let's leave it there for now. SAMWU Gauteng Provincial Secretary Mpho Tladinyane speaking there to, pardon me, to the latest developments.